Hello and welcome back to Crimson Gun Gaming. It's been a while since I did a last video. Life gets in the way of things. Today I'm going back to deals, looking at like graphics cards that are doing really well, price wise. Again, it's pretty much UK because it tends to be what I look at. And today what I'm looking at is the old battle between the R9 290X and the 780. In the UK right now, I'd say if you were looking to get a budget card, I'd probably look at these first. Unlike the 1050, say, or the 460 or low-end 470, these cards really offer a bit of everything. If you're just trying to dip your feet into the gaming industry, or you're just looking to get really good 1080 performance, in fact even 720, you'll probably get really good performance out of both of these cards. So the R9 290X 4GB is £130 at the moment, which is, I think, a steal really, considering how good the card is. And the Nvidia GTX 780 3GB is £115. Now this is a really strange one, where I've done a lot of research, and I can't say I understand why this is cheaper. I assume it's the simple truth that this is a 3GB card and this is a 4GB card. Now, if you're interested in 4K and actual true 4K, this will just about do it. You're not going to get ultra settings. From what I understand, this, when it's overclocked, is a little bit better performance wise at 1080p and 2K. There's not as much information really as I'd like, but you can look into it and certainly get plenty about it. They're both, from what I understand, the reference coolers, which probably isn't so good for AMD, given that the R9 290X is pretty loud, from what I understand, like a hairdryer kind of loud. I did, and I'll have to go back and show you give you some links to some of the stuff that I found. The decibels on the R9 290X is considerably higher at high settings, but I thought I'd let you guys know. There's loads of 780s, at least as far as I can see here. You know, it's quite a lot of 780s. There are not so many 290s, and I might be getting a 290. I'm just wanting a card that I can start playing around with, and AMD looks like a really good choice with the new AMD Relive. It's got recording, it's got the 4 gigs of DDR4, although from what I understand this really makes no difference to performance. But yeah, these prices, they're really competing with the low-end graphics cards, and I think second hand you're looking at a situation that is much better, you know, just in general. These graphics cards are great, much better than the low-end stuff as far as I understand. Maybe their power consumption and their noise is considerably higher, but if you don't mind noise and that's not a problem for you, you can always turn it down as well. They're still going to outperform low-end cards, and I think this is just another win for second-hand stuff. CEX in the UK, if you're here, is easily the best place to go and buy a card by miles. Easily the best by miles, because of the warranties. I mean, like, you're getting basically brand new cards, warranties, and if you can get yourself an air canister, you probably could blow out any of the dust and rubbish that's built up inside both of the cards, because they are shells and they're probably built up dust, something chronic. If you're feeling more daring, maybe taking the cooler off and then putting some new thermal paste and cleaning out everything probably is an even smarter idea, really, if you ask me, because that'll really give you, you know, the extra performance that you would have got when it was brand new. And often they tend to dip off because of that problem with dust building up and causing the card to falter in terms of performance. Now, the thing is that from what I understand, if you overclock the card, the 780 has a lead in terms of performance, and given that it's cheaper, it's probably in a lot of ways the better choice. Although if you're looking at 4K gaming, perhaps that extra gigabyte of RAM will make a really big difference. Anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting, and I thought I'd pass it on to you guys, and I hope you have a great day.